that workers' compensation is a medically driven legal system. So in a panel like this, we're dealing very well with those two concepts. Permanent impairment crept into the workers' compensation world sometime in the 1970s. And it originally came in large part because injured workers were getting their indemnity benefits, that is lost time, lost wages, and they were getting their medical bills paid. And someone thought that maybe consistent with what happens in a tort case, maybe they should get something that's the equivalent of pain and suffering. So that's where permanent impairment first came into workers' compensation. And it was really opinions rendered by physicians using no guides. I can remember early in my practice having doctors simply make up a number. I think he is 10% permanently impaired. And then the orthopedic community had a guide of their own, the Orthopedic Guide to the Evaluation of Permanent Impairment. And then what happened is that state systems started adopting versions of the AMA guides going all the way back. I don't remember if any state ever used the first edition, but they started using the second, third, fourth, fifth, and now we're up to the sixth. Permanent impairment is important because it is a way to assess, unfortunately, Chris Brigham and I have talked about this. It's been adopted by some legislators as a proxy for disability. And those of us who work with this pretty closely have real problems with that. But more often than not, PI somehow relates to, or permanent impairment somehow relates to a money benefit of some sort. So either you can get a discrete benefit if you have a certain level of permanent impairment, or in the alternative, some states use it to determine whether you get benefits for partial incapacity for lifetime or for a set number of weeks. So that's why permanent impairment becomes important in workers' compensation.